Hello, this is Naz from NB Network Lessons. We're solving square root problems using the factor tree method. So this is lesson number 4. Let's say you have on the board square root of 75. How would you solve that? Well, first thing is that you build a factor tree. Okay. So you have two branches. Okay. Find two numbers which I multiply and I get 75. The number which comes to mind is 25 times 3 is 75. 3 is a prime number. When you see a prime number, you can't build tree anymore. Okay. So we keep going. All right. Then what we see is that we say 5 times 5 is 25. So we stop right there. We see the pair right here is 5 and standalone is 3. So then the answer would be 5 I can take out because it's a pair. Inside I'm left with 3. So my friends, this is the answer. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another one. Let's say you have 90 square root. How would you find the answer to that? Let's go ahead and build a factor tree. Okay. 9 times 10 gives me 90. I have to draw two more branches. 3 times 3 gives me a 9. 2 times 5 gives me a 10. So let's go ahead and we can't really build any more tree because we have arrived at prime numbers, and when you get to prime numbers you can't really build factor tree anymore. So then this right here is a pair. Okay, so under root I can pull 3 out because it's a pair. Inside I'm left with 2 multiplied by 5. So then the answer is 3 under root 10. So how's that? Pretty neat, pretty straightforward, you know. So let's do one more. Okay, one more, and then we'll be done with this, and then you can go back to doing whatever you were doing. So let's say you have negative 36. How would you find the square root of that? Well, if you build a tree, I can do minus 6 plus 6. So they're not really pairs. You see it why they're not pairs, right? Because this is minus 6 and this is plus 6. We multiply them, we do get minus 36, but there are no pairs. So then this right here, we cannot take square root. Okay, in this particular form, we cannot take square root. What we have to do is, once we get into imaginary numbers, okay, you recall what imaginary numbers are? You have I, and that is equal to under root minus 1. Remember that? This is the imaginary number. Then you square both sides, you get I square minus 1 square, and then you get I square is equal to minus 1. We'll get into that. We'll get into imaginary numbers in my upcoming lessons. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.